conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Rebels offense comes on the field first today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are... today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line, they can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for a man. Aggressive call on the opening play. Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Here's the first First play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Quick throw. The catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. On first down, it's play action. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Ole Miss. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Oh, he makes the catch. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. To dart to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another.
He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Bama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. This offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive?
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack.
great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And he's got it. No problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
But they can't make the connection. Falls incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Simpson. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Fire to the right side, complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Dropping back, it's Simmons. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher 2nd down on the way. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Short throw complete to the tight end. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
It's now third down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And looking for a big play here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 38 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 3rd down, The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Tide. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Old Miss offense is back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Catch hauled in here over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? To throw, it's Simmons. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Diggs. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense success the formation. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, you're keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Toss. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 40-yard loss. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense. On the ground, it's Taylor. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Swarm with the pass rush. Is sacked. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Simmons. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Rebels. They couldn't stop him there. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the pass is incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Miller. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
They're going to run it here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Pressure is coming. sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And tackled after a small pickup there. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense really clicking here. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 6.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurrying to throw that time. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think he got to go for it here.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for this here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, and the run is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. To the air, it's Simmons. Receiver makes the grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10, touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Diggs.
The returner is tackled down at the 13. And the Ole Miss offense will take over.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance at coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a...
They pressure him and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The sure hands, it's Lee. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Still going. It's a foot race. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Here's was an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.